But yeah, I remember first time I played this, I was lost for a long time, just wandering around, like, how do I get out of here? What do I do?
I
say long, but 30 minutes.
Well, here's the thing. When I first started playing this, my attention span was a lot better than it is now. And, Cure 2. That is nice, and they cost 1,000 gold apiece. Ow. What are my options on spells? Well, Cure 2 is definitely a good thing to have. I think another good thing to have would be Temper. Having a buffing spell, since that seems to be my specialty here. So, anyway, when I first played this game, I somehow found myself at Crescent Lake, and I don't think I had ever even set foot in Melmond. And with me just using and abusing the Game Genie like I did back then, I would just spend hours on end level grinding for the heck of it. I think I hit the mid-20s at one point, and I never even set foot in the Earth Cave. And it wasn't until I ended up getting the strategy guide for this, which I still have to this day, that I actually paid attention to what I was supposed to be doing in the game. Because, oh my gosh, there's an actual objective. So what do we got in the items? Oh, they sell houses and they sell soft potions. I fear that I might start needing those at some point.
Do they still cure petrification?
That's all they do. Heal 2... Oh dang, I get the life spells on level 4 spell. That is not bad. And yes, haste is a level 4 spell I want, but like heck if I can afford it, and I couldn't use it even if I could afford it. How much is this stuff? 3,000! That's actually better than it used to be. Should probably... I know I believe the next objective of things is the Marsh Cave, which is always such a joy. Such a joy. But I think this is where things start to deviate a little bit.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess it already did start to deviate with the Pirate Cave, which never existed before, but...
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I kind of sort of get it.
Because I don't think Matoya's Cave exists in this hack. Which does streamline things a little bit, because I think I would get the herb right after beating Astos, I think. It's been a while since I've been through here. At least the inns cost less than they used to. That's always a good thing.
I guess the designers of the hack thought that, you know, it would be more troubling to die more, so like, just to make it easier.
I think making the clinics cost only 1 gold. That was enough by itself.
I assume it used to cost a high amount then.
We're talking like maybe twice as much as the inn does, more or less. And it only revives you back to 1 HP.
They're like, how much did you expect it to cost? We're bringing the dead back to life.
Yeah.
The simple $400 fine is feasible. They could have been like the monks from Swords and Serpents and just be nice and bring you back for the good of it.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Of course, the gold in that game is largely pointless.
Just beat the dragon for no other reason than to
because you really have, outside of maybe really early game, you really have no reason to have money because the stuff that you find off of enemy encounters is better than anything you could buy in the shops anyway.
Yeah, a lot of it I find like it's all ridiculous. Like when you get late game, like you say, then you could start buying like good stuff. But other than that, the person who told me to beat that game told me not to look up a guide, and I didn't realize that you needed like the ruby treasures.
Oh yeah. Just to even get to where, just to get to where you need. Because I think there's at least one person somewhere that actually specifically tells you that you need the ruby treasures anyway.
Right, there is, but I don't think I ever got to him. Like, so I just passed him by, and then I was like, I got stuck for like 5 hours trying to figure out what to do.
These guys are pain.
For the most part, I think some of the ruby items are kind of useless, I think, if I can remember correctly. Like, they don't do anything.
No, they're actually some of the best equipment in the game. Like your, your ruby helmet.
Sword was a good thing.
Ruby helmet, ruby sword. Yeah, those things are like the best equipment you can get. At least for your fighter.
Right. Maybe I was thinking about something else. I remember at least one of the ruby items being, like, pointless.
Well, then I know like there's a couple of items that are just there to take up space, but yeah. But the ones that you can actually equip, yeah, those ones are worth the effort.
I remember too, there's a guy, I think you have to use pass wall to get to him. He like gives you experience when you go there, but I think if you keep visiting him,
I remember him. Yes, I remember him.
Taking it away.
I remember him. Yeah.
Because I started to get greedy, and he started taking it away, so I never ever went back there.
Oh God, paralyzation. Paralyzation sucks. Briefly.
Paralysis. It sucks.
Thankfully, it didn't last very long, and it was to me, so no big loss there.
Yeah. Gotta say, the monsters get vicious, and you have so much of them.
Well, to be fair, I'm probably not supposed to be here quite yet. I'm mostly here because I had already saved in town, and I'm looking to see if just how utterly thrashed I can get. See if I can actually maybe get a little bit of treasure. Upgrade my equipment before I start buying things.
Yeah, but even for a cave you're not supposed to be in right now, technically you aren't getting completely wrecked. If anything, you're doing kind of well.
For the moment, yeah. Mostly because I have Holy Magic, which can take care of stuff like this.
Oh, so pretty much when that runs out is when the problems start.
Yeah, mostly because the white ones can stun you. They could before, and apparently they still can now.
Oh.
Bronze plate? Dang it! This is where the bronze plate was! Dang it! Oh well.
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do now.
Yeah, it's a bit late for it now, but oh well. I can always sell it off.
Sell it, yeah.
Oh, but these guys, I don't remember if these guys did anything in particular, but their defense is definitely something.
Wow, did I see that correctly? He dealt all of 1 damage.
Uh-huh.
That's
But
gonna
it looks
turn
like
out
they
so
don't
wild.
have a heck of a lot of hit points, so... Since Big K two-shot him for roughly 80, so that's not that bad. So, what is this, Aaron, about you being a courier and fetching an old man? Oh, you're playing DQ7. Alright, that... I'm still not sure what that means, but hey, whatever. Oh, dear. Healing time. And this is kind of what I have the Viking for, just in case if I have to brute force things, I actually have the means to do it. Because I didn't have this beat stick in my first go through. I think the Ranger was my strongest character in that one. I think my group was more magic based.
Well, yeah, it's good to have a nice balance.
Well, I think it's more balanced now than it was then.
Yeah.
And I'm only noticing now that the stairs I came down in disappeared. So the exit is actually somewhere else. Which I think...
Wait, that makes no sense.
Well, in theory you could... Well, considering how the entrance looked like on the overworld... Oh, God. Oh! Ow! Oh, and they can mute me too? Oh, God. Run? Thank you.
Did you fall in here is what you were gonna say?
I was thinking since it was a big hole on the overworld, maybe you just fell down the hole.
Oh, okay. I didn't really see that. I saw the whole thing and everybody just runs away.
Yep, that is the exit. Okay. Well, at least I was able to get away. I got some treasure, which is always good. Now it's just a matter of what should my priorities be right about now. I feel like I should at least buy a sword mostly for Adam, since I'll be likely to be getting another one for myself. But beyond that, I'm not sure. Yeah, those mucks did a lot of damage, and those were like regular attacks too, hitting me for 40. That, I don't like that. And I'm actually close to a level up, so that's good enough reason to make my way back.
Oh, goodness.
I'll have to see how much money I have, too, to see what I actually can buy.
That encounters are getting really dangerous, though. I mean, not so much that you can't handle it, but...
Yeah, these encounters aren't that bad.
It just gives me... It sort of foreshadows what encounters would look like later on.
Yeah, the ogres, as far as regular encounters go, at least in the regular game, ogres are definitely one of the big benchmarks.
So imagine you get into a battle with 4 behemoths if they're in this game.
No, there are not, but there are those that are just as bad. And Stud Kid, I don't know about you, but I for one don't really have a death wish. I would actually want to stay alive if I can help it. Hey, level up, Ed. Yeah, we got a good bit of HP now. What's our magic looking like now? I can't use level 4s yet, not that I could afford any anyway. So
it's just like out of the Viking. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'll just go ahead and sell off my extra plate armor. And see what I can... see if I can afford a new sword. And check my equipment just to make sure that the one that I still have left is actually equipped. Because I don't want to make that mistake. Yes, I can barely afford a new sword. Gimme!
That wind bottle pond
And well, technically, if you're dead, you're not really hearing the death fanfare either. Because you're dead. Alright, let's see how much of a difference. Because the weapons, a lot of weapons can increase your hit percent as well. Because I wonder if that'll push it enough to give Adam 2 hits. Yes, it does! Good! So now I have that. As long as you hit twice, that's more or less double the damage. And it's nice that the trip to the Marsh Cave isn't as far as it used to be. Chance to fight first? Nah, I'm gonna take advantage of opportunity and get the heck out. Alright.
It is a hole, so it makes sense.
And that chance to strike first. If you want to run, that's always... Oh, geez, I'm at this floor already? And I got Deal with Shadows again? Hopefully these guys aren't quite as bad as they were not too long ago.
Whoa.
At least with the higher hit percentage, I'm actually having a better chance of hitting them at all.
Yeah. I won't say that you'd wreck them, but I don't think they'd be that big of a threat anymore.
Yeah. That, and I believe my defense is better than it was, too.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm... normally where I'm at now is actually the 3rd floor of the Marsh Cave. And the fact that I'm here now, I actually forgot about that. And I feel a bit better. It means less travel time I have to do.
So they rearranged the floors to that.
Yeah, I think this is only a 2-floor deal. Which, now that I think about it, the Pirate Cave, it kind of looked like that other floor that the Marsh Cave should have had.
Oh.
When I think about it. Alright, lot of rooms, lot of treasure. Let's see what we get. Alright, iron shirt. Getting better armor already. And one of these rooms will have the thing that I'm looking for. It's just a matter of finding it, and... Yeah, I feel like just magicking you guys. Hopefully you don't have much for HP. Yes, you do! Crap. I really don't want to waste too much magic on these things. It just doesn't feel like it's worth it. But
No, especially if you get a...
But their evasion is so good, I can hardly hit them. And apparently their agility is such that it's hard for me to run from them too. You know what?
See, now that...
Fine, I'll use another bolt on these things. If nothing else, it's guaranteed damage. There, down they go. And no treasure there. Although I do have the one spell that lowers their evasion, don't I? Oh god.
It's true, but... oh, no, wait.
Can I run from these guys, please? That would be lovely. Thank you. Oh, that... There we go. Another iron shield. Hopefully I don't come across those scums again, because those attacks did silencing and poison.
At the same time?
Uh-huh.
Well, how does the game display that, or does it just flash?
It flashed it on the bottom. Silence, poisons, and all that lovely junk.
Oh, okay. I thought it would only... you'd only be able to be infected with one thing at a time.
No, this isn't Pokemon, unfortunately.
Do the treasure chests get randomly generated every time you play a new file?
This isn't a randomizer.
No, I don't mean like they randomize the items. I mean, if you come into this dungeon, will the treasure chest always contain the same thing if you remember it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, thankfully these guys aren't that hard to kill. Though those green ones, in the original game, their defense was jacked up to high health. And I want to say that they're the same way here, but I'd rather not try my luck on it. Can I run from you, please? You guys are not worth the effort to kill. Thank you. Though there's one benefit that my other group, that my last playthrough had, I had people with high agility, so I could actually run from these things.
Oh. See, that's something, it makes sense in this game that agility affects your ability to run away, instead of it just being a chance all the time.
This is not good. I should have bought... Yeah, these are the guys with a high defense.
Yeah.
But they got low magic defense. Oh wait, I'm silenced, so I can't actually... Okay, yeah, I'm dead.
Oh boy.
I don't think we're going to survive this.
Yeah.
I should have.
Right. You could do this. I know everybody's poisoned.
Yeah, and I don't really have. I've got 2 cleanse potions and 1 spell for that regard.
Oh, and poison still affects you as you're walking around then. Oh yeah, this isn't looking good.
I should be trying to get out, but there's treasure here. And I know that if I die... Oh dear.
If you die, you get to keep it?
No, if I die, it goes back to... I have to basically go back to the town, and we have to go through all this again.
Oh, that sucks. I think you should shut it down.
Well, thankfully these guys do crap for damage. But when there's 6 of them ganging up on me, that's a whole nother deal. And if I can't run, then I guess I don't have much choice but to just brute force my way through these guys.
They seem to inflict stun very easily.
Yeah, that's their role in life, I guess.
Well, they don't deal that much damage, but if you count the possibility of them stunning you every time, it could end up bad.
Especially when it comes to a point where there's a whole round where I can do nothing.
Right. This pretty much means they have a free fall on you for that one round.
Thing is, it's worse. There's one enemy in the original game where they do like 7 or 8 hits, which granted it's only do like 1 damage per, but it has a chance of an insta-kill.
Oh, that sucks. That sounds like a...
And I'm not talking like huge damage, I'm just saying dead, period.
Yeah, instant kill. What's the name of that monster in Final Fantasy? The guy with the lantern and the knife?
Tunberry!
Yeah, him.
That's not what I'm talking about though, but...
I hate him. He's like in every Final Fantasy game.
Well, he's not in this one, but yeah, this game has its share of grief.
Yeah, 1 hit kills is never good. You know what I mean? Like, it only deals 1 damage, but it's well, not a lot of damage. There's a chance it could kill you instantly.
Well, the thing is, when on my last attempt at a randomizer, when I was thinking about doing that here today, just to kind of refamiliarize myself with the craziness that can be, the Grey Imps actually cast an insta-kill spell. And no. If Aaron can stay active long enough, dang it. So, multiple rounds of just me doing nothing. How entertaining.
Bashed in the face. Well, I mean, I guess that's the tough part of this battle. Like, you're not taking that much damage, but you can't do anything because they keep stunning you.
It all adds up, but holy boom! They're all dead. Or, actually, no, they're not all dead. One is still alive. Except now it isn't.
See that? It worked out.
Oh, wait, there's
like, the fight wasn't... Oh, sorry.
Hey, Iron Axe! That makes this trip worthwhile.
It's like, now it was worth it.
And there's a set of stairs here that takes me back to the first floor. So that's convenient.
I knew he was gonna make it through. It's like, good game, good game. Just keeps getting bashed in the face. Like, it wasn't doing that much damage, but It's just annoying.
Now, I think the GG would be if I was getting hit by like 200 damage or something.
Yeah. And it would be like, okay, death was pretty much a sure thing at that point.
Uh-huh. And Holy affects the shadows! Oh, I don't think I actually ever tried Holy on the shadows before, so... That's good to know. Come on. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Holy rapes him. Like,
that's
wow.
Pretty much what that's what it does to undead. And I think that's the first level of Holy. There's 3 more levels of that spell.
Wow. Well, those bots are just there cosmetically, aren't they?
I'm sorry?
Those bots are just cosmetic then. They don't really lead to an encounter.
No. You can talk to them too, but they just make bat noises.
That is awesome. Why is that a thing though? Unless one bot out of every bot in the game.
Well, for one, they're pretty much there to get in the way. But you remember when we fought Garland? There was that room full of bats.
Yes.
Well, apparently you wouldn't find this out until later, but those bats were actually like the last group of people that were sent to rescue the prince or some such thing, and they got turned into bats. And once you get all of the crystals, then they don't turn back to human, but they do. You can talk to them, and they actually speak English.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say, like, you know, they put all these bats there, and then it's like one bat in the whole game in like some obscure dungeon who actually tells you something very important.
Yay, I made it out. I'm actually a little surprised that I did make it out. Oh no. And Adam got poisoned again.
It's just like it never ends until you get to a town.
Yeah. Although I do think I do have one cleanse potion at least, so I can... I figure I'll kill the stupid thing first, then I'll heal the poison. And with poison, it's 1 point of damage every step.
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah. And naturally it makes a really annoying noise along the way too.
He has to keep reminding you that he's poisoned every step.
It's just... It sounds almost like the old dial-up noise. Hee! Kind of makes you appreciate the... By comparison, it kind of makes you appreciate Navi and Fi.
Oh my goodness. Fi, I didn't mind Fi so much. But Navi, oh my god.
Yeah, I've been watching Chugga Conroy. It seems like every time I see her pop up, I feel compelled to just say, "Hello, Fi."
Fi is like, "Master, you're running low on health." I'm like, "Yes, Fi, I know this."
It's like Master, I am here to explain this thing that you have already seen 5 seconds ago, but I feel like you didn't notice it before, so I'm here to explain it again.
Exactly. One thing Fi could have done, but they didn't do, the only feature that I liked about Navi, which they could have expanded on, was learning more about monsters. That's pretty much it. I don't think Fi does that though.
Well, no, with the Z targeting, yeah, you can do that.